Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. I hope you are well. You're not getting my face today because I had a root canal and it has turned into a jaw infection. So now I just have to process through that. So you're getting what you're getting, right? Some of you are working on matters of money, okay? Matters of things coming in to free you, so to speak, is what you're wishing for, I feel like. Yeah, because you are wishing to move ahead to something here, but you feel like you can't get there, or the transformation is not going to come until winter. I feel like if you just keep going with the flow here, right, you will have a breakthrough in this. But, you know, wishes don't always come through in the way that we expect them to, okay? And Spirit wants you to understand that the door that opens may not be the door that you are seeking. Interesting. Ophiuchus got the same first placement, so some of you could be on that cusp, okay? And one more, Spirit. Thank you. Underlying enchantment. Okay, you're waiting for this to land. The fact that it's taking so long could have to do with some healing that you need to do. And it could be showing up in your dreams. Right? I am going to pull your overview. Thank you. There we go. Underlying here, yeah. Illuminating the shadows. You may find that you're forced to make a decision, okay? You're really wanting this third eye vision to come in, but I don't think it's going to come in through your third eye. Really create a sacred space for however this comes in. And again, they are showing me this as the snowflake. I think it's not going to come until winter, and I don't think it's going to be necessarily what you're seeking, okay? So, the full moon is bringing in a creative spark for you, okay? I don't know why that light is shining so weird. Creative spark for you here. And it's letting you look at most of your chakra centers, most of what you are being able to look at emotionally, where you're flowing, where your obstacles are, okay? Except for you're coming in very high fire, of course, which is your element, right? What you're trying to release, some of you are trying to, like, some of you are, it's very interesting. We've got this guardian here and the blessings, okay? And the way that I'm seeing this is some of you are like, no, it's all me. My guardians can't help me, right? Maybe this is what you were taught as a child, that, you know, nobody's here to help me but me. I have to do it all on my own. And as such, you're like, I have to remain in my fire, right? I have to remain in my fire to be the superstar. That's what you're trying to release here, is you are trying to release some sort of support, I feel like, that somebody's trying to give to you. And you're like, I don't want that under the moon. I don't want that. I'm letting go of that. I'm going to do it on my own. What this is making space for is real inner child healing at a level that I don't think that you've done very well. Because if you don't finish this healing, then it's almost like that wish goes untapped, goes unanswered. So let's go ahead and clarify here. We did have Page of Wands coming out. Again, I'm getting a lot of throat chakra energy that needs to be a part of this process that is not. Underlying, we've got that Devil. Okay, so you could have something that tempted you very highly in the past, or you could have dealt with a very toxic masculine energy here in the past. And so you could kind of be running away from that. That, for a lot of you, is your truth. There's the Page of Swords. It's like, I'm running away from that. And maybe there's this part of yourself that needs to nurture that inner masculine side of yourself, okay? Under the creativity, we get the Ten of Swords in reverse with that Ace of Wands and a Three of Cups. So again, there is a part of this process that requires you to, I feel like, again, there's this sort of like waiting until winter before the emotions really hit you. And so you're just staying out of that emotions and trying to, you're like, if I just stay fiery, I can skip the emotional center and go straight to the downloads, and then I'll just have it all made. Under the Guardian and Blessings, you have Judgment in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hermit. I do feel like this leaves you in this kind of stagnant timing because nothing moves without our emotions. Nothing grows without our emotions. Inner Child, Temperance, Three of Wands, and the King of Cups. Because here's the thing, you're trying to keep all of the emotionality out of it, right? Temperance, that's right, that's you right here. And just look ahead to the future with all of this fire energy. Everything you're pouring in your cup, you're turning into fire. Okay, which is reminiscent of your inner child. And your inner child has blocked off this energy. And it's because of this King of Cups frequency that you're kind of leaving behind with this moon. And it comes back to that, well, I can do it myself. Yeah. So across here we have Ten of Swords in reverse, Judgment in reverse, and Temperance. Again, without your emotionality to guide your downloads, you turn it all into fire, and it doesn't quite open up from the mud the way you would like it to. Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Three of Wands, right? You're like, I'm gonna force this open. And that's not the way it works. It doesn't work by forcing anything. You can't force open anything because there's damage done when you do that. Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the King of Cups. And the truth of this is that you want the emotionality, you want the love, you want to like show you this inner masculine part of yourself, love, and yet you're putting your crown chakra energy into the heart space. Again, roles can be reversed on this. Okay. The overview is that you're dealing with the emotional challenges of this devil. Okay. You have to resolve this issue. For some of you, it is an issue about money. Okay. Because they're showing me how much gold is in this and feeling unworthy. Okay, underneath that we've got the Ten of Cups and the Hermit. Again, all this little part of yourself really wants is to be seen and loved. And This is a very old wound. We do have 10 of Cups, the Emperor, and the 4 of Cups. Some of you were taught, if you see yourself as a masculine frequency, you were taught that, you know, boys don't cry. Boys don't have emotions. However that shows up in your life. If you see yourself as a divine feminine frequency, it is that you were taught that, you know, daddy's love had rules, and some pretty firm rules. And you think that you need to get rid of the part of yourself, the feminine part of yourself that needs emotionality. But that's untrue. You need to heal the masculine part here that is following through with the inner critic of telling you that you have rules and you have to do it yourself. We've got the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. And there is a fear of missing out, a fear of not being enough, a fear of Spirit's got the word right there, and I'm just trying to touch it, guys. It's a fear of being a fraud. And I can't get the word. There's a something syndrome. It starts with an I. I'm trying to get it. Do you want to go see your Bonnie friend? Go see your Bonnie friend. Go. So let's see what's going on here. At the heart. Would you go? Go. Thank you. She has a friend visiting. Let's go see. Wheel of Fortune. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Wands. And the King of Wands. Underlying, Knight of Cups. When you put that emotionality aside, you are attracting someone that is as you are. Or there's also the part of yourself of you're fighting against yourself, like two magnets that are hitting up against each other and not really being able to complete and go through this process with the 9 of, Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor, thank you. 9 of Swords. The World. And the Chariot. You have to do it all yourself. Some of you, again, you're getting all the messages here. That's my, phallic social media thing. You're getting all the messages of the fact that you've put your higher heart chakra below your heart and you feel like your heart is prickly. And so here we've got where you are stressed about carrying the world and driving yourself ahead. Okay. Tell me more about the worries here with the 9 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Hi, Bonnie. 7 of Swords. And Death. Again, that you're going to be found out. You're going to be left behind. And it'll be over. And everyone will talk about it. Okay? You've got this huge fear that you've got to release. Tell me here about the love messages from the past. Our love is real. Okay. It's safe for you to love me. Someone loved you, but you were afraid of that love. Or they were afraid because you were so protective of the emotionality. You were so much fire. Because you do see the umbrella there is not letting the emotion in. There was a fear there. Could have had to do with faith. So it could have had to do with how you were raised, what your religious beliefs were, cultural beliefs. Okay, as well. Could have been different ages in that sort of aspect too. What about new love coming here, right? Follow your bliss. This is somebody here has a very strong message of love, and they feel like you're going to pull them forward. Again, that's much like this King and Queen of Wands, which is where it landed. Like, pull me forward. I'll enjoy the day if you enjoy the day. Tell me about the healing love here, Spirit. Thank you. Soon. If you can work through this process, you will have a magic love here soon. Again, the message of love here on the bottom is what you really have to release to get there. Thank you, Spirit. Because you do have an expectation, and that'll show up in the way you communicate with this person. Okay. Let's see if there are any timestamps here for you. Thank you. Uranus in Aquarius. So I do feel like some of you could not see your way out of this, like you're going to be walking through this until Aquarius season. Okay. Perhaps they're showing me Pluto. The Pluto retrograde is going to be really hard until you get to back into Pluto in Aquarius. Cancerian energy, again, it's about the way that you hold back your emotions. And yet you are a sea of emotions, right? But there's Saturn energy, limited by the father, limited by the masculine energies. And you let it cover up your truth, especially in terms of your full embodiment of who you are meant to be. Okay. What else, Spirit? Ooh, thank you. Okay. Solo refuge. You feel like there's strength in holding yourself hostage. Icy goddess. Okay. Or icy goodbyes. I saw icy goddess, but it is icy goodbyes. But it is like, you're in the midst of an unclear path, and it won't, this is not going to go away until, again, Aquarius season. For some of you, that will be winter. For others, it will not be. But the moon has been trying to unite you. But you can't do that while you are trying to control your emotions. Okay? Keep that in mind. So let's close it off with an oracle. Okay? Yeah. You're really, really using that Queen of Wands as your, this is my path forward, right? But you're blocking yourself from the messages of your true wish in your heart. And the moon says the challenge is to walk away from that old way of loving and to allow yourself to embrace. Okay? So I love you guys. Just saw in my mind's eye 1919, and I think then we're about to get there. So that could be a great angel number for you. And I love you guys, and have a beautiful rest of the week. Bye.